auto random tag. And with this, the internal structure of the Death Star was finally done. It was time to make the Death Star actually work. That meant it was my favorite time of the day, command block time. I saw a method of using the particle beams between end crystals and an ender dragon to simulate the super laser, but I decided against it. Instead, I decided to go with a normal particle effect using Minecraft particle command. After some searching, I decided to go with the sneeze particle effect.
Command in your world.
Yes, the glorious particle effect of Baby Panda sneezing. Yes, I use it because it's green. What's wrong with that? And looking at it, nobody can even tell that the planet was destroyed by a beam of snot instead of a laser beam. So who cares?
I wouldn't be able to show you.
I have 8 locations around the round disk from which laser beams will be targeted towards a single center point. I generate these particle beams using 5 particle commands for each beam with repeating command blocks. The particle beams are slightly placed apart from each other, so to create a bigger and denser beam than a single particle command could. I did that for each of the 8 beams, and voila, the first prototype of the firing animation was done. But I couldn't just leave those command blocks sitting on the outer shell, so I decided to build a platform on the inside of the Death Star. On this platform I would then place all the redstone and command block stuff required for the super laser to work. At first I constructed a simple system with an on and off state that could be toggled with the simple flick of a lever.
But you can also
then I moved the command blocks from outside the shell inside and onto the platform. Now we had a nice little particle animation, but it was still a bit boring in my opinion. That's why I decided to create another animation that would play before the laser beams appear, and which would include those 2 rings of the inner cannon structure. I wanted to have these 2 rings slowly turn green like a loading symbol, for example, one after the other, when switching the super laser on. I recorded all the block coordinates by hand into command blocks. Those command blocks would then fill in these rings with emerald blocks once the lever is turned. I also added some particles to simulate an energy field being created before the super laser fires. And then it was time to create the main laser beam of the super laser. For that I decided to repeatedly spawn invisible armor stands in the center of the round disk. I would then let them spawn sneeze particles individually by teleporting them forwards and slightly upwards repeatedly. With a lot of these armor stands being spawned, this would create a nice, smooth laser beam. Oh, and as you can see, I also added these nice little particle balls at the origins of each of these laser beams to make the animation look more like the one from the original Star Wars films. Now that the animation was done, the Death Star was pretty much complete. But what is a Death Star without a planet for it to destroy? But luckily I had a solution for that. A few months ago I created a data pack that could generate planets without you needing to do anything. I added the data pack to this world and started generating a planet. A link to my planet generator is in the description of this video, by the way. Please check it out if you're interested in stuff like that. After the planet was fully generated, the Death Star could finally show its true power. So let's flick the lever and see what will happen.
That you read in which Minecraft version you should use the command in. I always show.
Look at this beautiful animation, and here it comes. The main
command might be buggy or even not work at all in versions that it should be used in. Anyway, now that you've opened Minecraft in the right version and also copied the command correctly,
yep, I made just laser beam spawn TNT if it hit any solid blocks.
On the server, you need operator rights or admin rights, however you want to call it. If you use it in a single player world though, make sure that you have cheats enabled in your world.
A normal planet would possibly collapse from being hit like this, but as we're on Minecraft, that's not going to happen. But it's still a good result and should be more than enough for any power-hungry intergalactic emperor.
Now that you have the command block, just press down and since you've already copied the command, now just need to paste it in. Use the following combinations on the screen.
If you like this video, why not show it by clicking on the nice little thumbs up button. You can also stick around and watch some of my other content, or even subscribe if you are not already. See you soon. Bye bye, beautiful people of the internet.
If so, you can subscribe to my channel for even more videos like this. Anyway, I wish you all a nice day and bye bye.